Guys, so I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry right now. I came on here because I am so hungry. I'm literally super duper hungry. So, and I haven't eaten a thing all day. Haven't had anything to drink. Child, fast over, baby. I know it's Ramadan right now, child. This is over. Okay, I need to eat some food, baby. So I am out. You see these sheets? Those are for me to make some shrimp rolls. So what I'm gonna do is take this. Look at all this ooey gooey goodness. So what we have down in there, we have carrots, spinach, some bell peppers, scallions, what else did I put? Some garlic, a little bit of ginger. I also put some shallots. So what I'm gonna do with this is put it into the food processor to break it down so it's nice, and so they're cooked. I glazed them a bit on top of the stove, and then I put the shrimps by themselves into the and all of this was done separate. That's what I did. I glazed the shrimp and put them into the oven because that, softens them, and the, juices and stuff like that. It softens it a bit. So then I took it out and then I did the carrots and all of the veggies on, and some bok choy is in there too, on, in a saucepan as well with some of the juices still from there. So I'm going to put this into the food processor, getting this down into the food processor. Child, this mixture is so good. I could literally just eat it just like it tastes so good. And one thing about me, baby, I don't like no dry behind shrimp rolls. When I used to eat from a Chinese restaurant years ago, child, I don't eat from there at all anymore. But and I did, I hated the way they made it. It was so greasy. So that's why I like to make my own. Let's get this lid on here. Post that, baby. Okay, so what I like to do as well, I like to take a look at it. Okay, it's almost there. You see that one though? I got to get that down in there. I love to use this, because it's very, very helpful in like kind of like moving things around or whatever. You see those big chunks, carrots or whatever. Could leave some of them like that for texture, but I want to pulse it a couple more times. Let's see. Okay, because you don't want it mush. You want you want the texture in there, some of it at least, anyway. So, um, that's enough on that. I'm going to get my get me an egg because I'm going to use the yolk of it to kind of like make these as a kind of like to make it stick. You know what I mean? I'll show you in a second. So as you can see here, I separated one egg, so the yolk from the white, because this is going to be, so that would be the egg wash to lightly toast it, put on there and, just to get it extra crispy. And this will be like, that's the glue to keep them together. So let me start formulating and rolling and folding up my egg roll so you can see how I do it. I'm sorry, I said shrimp roll. I said egg roll. This is a shrimp roll that I'm doing. Now, as you can see, the paper is super duper thin. I like mine a little thicker. So what I'll do is I'll put two sheets together. That's just like mine. You can use one if you'd like. If you want to, like, I don't know what your situation is. I'm cooking for myself and I'm going to cook them exactly how I like them. So I put down two, okay, and flat it out like that. You see, it's two pieces. So as you can see, I lined some up in the center. Don't put too much because you want it to close. Actually, I'm going to be doing it like that. And then here, but let me just show you one. Let me do one and show. Okay, so let me just take a little bit of the yolk with my fingertip and kind of like just put it here. That's just gonna act like a glue to keep everything together here. And I actually am going to take a little bit more of the egg yolk and I'm going to put it on this piece because I did double sheets and they're kind of not lining up. So, but I want to make sure both stay down. You see how easy that is? Wait, press it. There. Okay, so we're going to be folding it over to kind of envelope it. It looks undone, but when I tuck and when I let me do this one and show you. Let me stop doing it. Hold on. Make it easier for myself. I like to kind of like just roll it over like that. You're gonna have a flap like the envelope. Like I said, the same thing you did with the other portion to keep it down. Just want to go in here and here, and then you want to go on this portion right here. Hold on, right there. Okay, and I'm gonna take it and oh, there you go, and hold. Okay, hold it, and there you go. Make it stay because I'm not going to stand there forever with my hand holding that damn thing down. I flipped it, right? So as you can see, it's really, really nice and neat. Let's see, let you see the sides. Okay? So it's not going to unravel. It's just going to be cooked. And mind you, the shrimp and everything is already cooked. So that's just going to give it extra more, release more of the juices and give it a nice, nice flavor. Child, I'm laying it down. I just don't feel like going to get no damn tripod. Sure I can't. Because I'm so hungry right now. So I am just, laying it down. I'll shape it nicely and I'll be back when I finish. Okay, so you do want enough in there and you want it to be, centered. So when you're doing your envelope style, like the way I'm about to show you, well, I showed the other one, that it's enough in there. And this is more than enough for me to make me four. I might have a little left over. I'm trying to make it just be four of them. Yeah, let me continue this. So I'm just getting the oil ready because it should be really, really hot. Okay. When you're ready to put them in because the veggies and the shrimps are pre-cooked, you don't need to leave it in for a long time. You just need to let that paper, get nice and crispy and stuff like that. And then we'll pull them out. But so as you can see, here's my four. They I'm gonna apply the egg wash right before with the egg white to extra like seal it. But when you do these, you don't have to limit it to shrimp. If you want chicken, you can do chicken ones. You can add some mushrooms in there. You can do all veg. You can do, and I feel like I didn't have any cabbage because that sure would have been in there. That's in a shrimp roll or egg roll. So I just feel like get creative. You actually do one with beef. So I'm gonna get this thing and do the egg wash really quick, and I just want you to see them completed. So I'm just gonna lightly dip this, right? Rub it off against the sides. You don't want a whole bunch. And just kind of brush the top. Kind of brush the top, right? There we go. And I'm going to flip them and continue the same process here with brushing the top of very, very lightly with the egg white. So, as you can see, it's pretty sealed. Sealed pretty good, actually. And we'll just go over here where the envelope is and just reinforce that so it stays closed, right? I'm going to flip this one and you're going to reinforce over here. Tap out your brush like that. Okay. And flip the next one. Again, reinforce like that. And but this is going to stay together pretty well though, I think. This is going to come out beautifully. All right, so that's enough of that. Great way to check the oil is to take a tiny piece of the shell and just kind of like drop it. If it starts to float like that, baby, it's almost ready. Just about ready. Just about. So you want to make sure you don't splash. And you gently lay it in there. That oil is ready. See how golden crispy? See, these are done. Now add a little bit of garnish. Okay, so that is parsley and cilantro. As you can see, I made me a lovely spicy chili sauce. I'll give you my sauce recipe maybe later because I'm starving and child, baby girl, gotta eat. And this is it. How beautiful is that? I cannot wait to dig in. Matter of fact, let me take a bite. Nice little dip. Wait for the crunch. Mm. Oh shit, that's busting. My God. You just see that? Oh my God. Let me go. I had to